Okay, so I'm going to build more furnaces, and we're going to get this to be 1, 2 out from the storages. Let's do about here. We're going to go 1. We're going to leave a space. So from here, we'll go here, 2, and then we're going to go here, leave a space, and then 3. And then on this side, apparently I can't, because of the jagged edge. So I guess we'll go a little bit staggered here, which won't be too bad. I can still make it look organized. So about like this, leave a space, and then down, leave a space. So there's going to be another furnace array, I guess, on this side. I need more. I'm going to greatly increase the number of furnaces we have. We're also going to want to make sure that we get lots of radiators. And so I left a space between them so that I could cool this place down. We'll go 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. And hopefully that keeps the area around where they create heat nice and cool. And if we see any heat being a problem anywhere else, then we'll just have to do it. I want to make sure that we're not going to connect any of these to power until, it's the radiators are done. But I'm also going to put another connection point in the center of the floor right here, which can connect all of these up to that one central point. Because we got to have everything. We just don't have enough steel plate. And it's one of those things where, we don't have enough transistors, we don't have enough copper, we don't have enough steel. It's always not enough. But the raw resources, which is F2, we've got over 1,000 iron. You just got to process it, right? That's the struggle. We also have some storage. I can eject some of that stuff, so bots can go ahead and grab it if they need to. And then this is we have to send that expedition. We haven't done that yet. So, I mean, I did initially send it, and then I tried to call them back when I didn't need to. How's my bot doing? Huh? Ooh. 90% done. And it's still producing. It takes a while, but it's going to get there. We're going to have a brand new bot, just like Dark Dragon. We can go ahead and put them in the machine learning. Speaking of which, I want to move these. I've decided that these don't go here. We're going to have machine learning booths be in this area. And I think I'll probably get rid of that, because this is like a triple wall, quadruple wall. We don't really need that. So I'll probably do 1, and then get rid of that, and then come over here and add, get this one relocated and bring it right next to it like that. Although this might make it harder to click them. Yeah. I want it to be easy to click them. Having them stacked ahead of each other like that is not good. So, new plan, we'll reset where the cleaning bot dock is instead. And then we'll move the machine learning booths here. Machine learning can be like this. There we go. Connect that up. And then we'll move you to be here instead. And then finally, the last one, get you out of there by, and then relocate this one to be right there. All right, that looks like it's going to work better. And then we can hook these all up to this point, probably right here. 1, 2, and 3. So now I've got a much better arrangement here. I think it just looks better being here. Not sure about this lighting floor. I'll leave it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like reposition the light or whatever, but it's fine. It'll stay right here, and then we can get this started. So, Sheen. The new bot's name is Sheen. That's fitting. Charlie's bot's name is Sheen. I know, it's like a dad joke. Don't worry about it, kids. You don't need to know who he is. Really, it's not that good of an influence anyway. Oh look, we got this storage capsule. I didn't even know it was there. I must have dismissed it without opening it. So, looks like it had some soy burgers in there. Great. Lots of fun. Sheen. We're going to get you in machine learning right now. Machine. God, I'm not going to do it. 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 Put you on construction. Get you better at construction right away. And then this thing should automatically begin assembling another one, and indeed it has. It's already 2% done, so we're going to get more of those big robots so that we don't have to rely on Dark Dragon to do all of them. Because if there's one thing I don't want to have to do, it's rely on Dark Dragon. That one's not a dad joke. That one's just flat funny. All right, so the discompression upgrade research is done now, so there's no research currently. I've turned everything back on, and I've also repositioned the probes. So what we're going to do now is complete the design by adding these grates. And again, I don't know if I like the way they look, so I might change them later, but we're going to basically change these up again. And then I'm going to go in and complete this by taking away these. And we build 2 more in this spot. It looks to me like I can't do that. Oh, right, because you can't. Right, you can't actually have these situated on these. You have to be on solid. Okay, so we'll say that these are built like this. We'll bring this back like this. This whole area is connected through power, or powered through this, and then connected through this connected point. And then we have a total of 6 probes that we can build and be ready to launch at any given time, which is pretty good. On the outside here, I'm looking at possibly adding a gun, right? One of the pew-pews. But I'm also considering just making a door here and then having another pathway that wraps around, and then having the weapon systems be out on the outside of the ship over here. So that's still something that I think could look cool. I wasn't planning on doing that initially, but I think it could still look cool. Did we mine this place thoroughly now? The shuttle is kind of planet side, but it looks like all we have left to grab is the silicon. We absolutely want to do that. There's still water too, but the silicon is, I think, the biggest thing that we want to get. Yeah. We're starting to get silicon now. We'll make one more trip down to the surface and then we'll have everything, which is great. This stuff is coming along okay anyway. The radiator is, of course, easier to create. And then this engine is done. So we have now 8 powerful engines and 12 of the puny engines. And then eventually we'll reduce that further. It'll be 12 of these, 8 of these, and then 4 of the big ones. That's how I plan to do it anyway. Because the big ones are much bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think should fit here. But I don't know that. We'll see. And then if I was to expand this out to like fully enclose these, then that would also separate the really big engines from the smaller engines. Also, can we maybe hurry it up on that connector? Just so I can... I hate seeing these disconnected. The disconnection is triggering. I want to see it all working, okay? Let's also maybe get one of these, build a copy, and get that to be there. 1, 2, 3. Put one there and there as well. We'd have lights in this area too. Okay, and then over here was going to be another airlock, but I'm not sure I need it yet. We have Harold. Harold woke up. Do you have a purple crayon? Does anyone remember that? Come on. That was like a childhood story that I loved. It really sparks imagination. Look it up, kids. If you're not old enough to know about Harold and his purple crayon, you are missing out, let me tell you. Okay, we've been sitting for a while, and with no research going, it gives us some spare power, and I've let resources kind of build up a little bit. I'm going to expand RAM now. So I'm getting everything situated to where the ultimate design for the RAM will be, which is like this. We have sort of this U-shape wrap around this inner side here. And then, of course, there's still the floor vent, which at any point in time, we can opt to go ahead and open up. But this is how I'm going to have my RAM. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's 40. And then 48. Now, that's not enough to actually research the things I want to research. That's a lot of RAM, but it's not enough. I think this computer has some built in. I think. Let me just double check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 units, so that's a total of 12 RAM left to be added. And if I go to the research screen, I have 40, so that'll be 62 RAM. No, my math skills are terrible. That'll be 52 RAM. So I need another 12, right, to get to nuclear energy. If you're ever wondering why hasn't he gone nuclear yet, it's because of the RAM. It's so high. And then also we have the storage as well. Now, I don't know exactly how much nuclear fuel I need in order to keep the lights on with this, but I do see that the construction of the nuclear reactor takes 6 uranium. So if I need 6 to build it, how much does it cost to maintain it? And then can I add all the efficiency modules, right? They're all going to need to be put in there. Speaking of efficiency modules or processing efficiency, we should probably get this going because I do have enough RAM to do that. So I'm going to add that to the queue. And then I just need now extra storage space to make that work. So we're going to go ahead and build copy. And then I just want to have, let's say, this row of disks changed out. And we should actually have some of these, I think, disk compression upgrade. We're waiting on copper plates for this. Yikes. But I'm going to have these produced here in this machine now. So in addition to the robot, we're going to have that done. And apparently being out of copper plates is a thing. So I swear this cannot be built fast enough. I need this built so fast. Stop processing iron, start processing copper. And then I'm going to get a mining trader going because I might just flat out trade them the ore for the plate. I know it's going to cost me a little extra cash, but I might as well just do that. So if I go, let's get a generalist and a building resource supplier. Let's see if they have, actually no, the building resource supplier won't be what I need because that's going to give me like steel and stuff. I need things that are going to be, maybe it is the ore trader that has the copper plates. I don't know, we'll see. But obviously this needs to be built as fast as possible. We are going to want to close this down because if we have to vent it for a fire, right, we're going to want to do that. So we're going to put a door in. And that door will be right in line with this wall, so it'll end up being here, which means the wall for this whole thing, we're going to want this reinforced. I know it's steel, but it's also high temperatures. We're going to want this to be this way. And then I'm also going to add and make sure that there's a wall on this side too, just because going through these, you can get there that way too. All right, so we're going to go ahead and lock that down. And this is going to be where the nuclear, by the way, is happening. It'll be happening over here. It will replace these, so most likely it'll stop and be installed right here, maybe 2 of them. And then the rest of this area is kind of occupied for storage space. Wait a minute, is this? Oh shoot, this is still open. Does that mean... Oh, oh, it's still cold. It was warmer in here. Oh, and there's no oxygen. This is still open from a long time ago. There you go. Get that going, please. Wait, did I just discover something? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Is that a thing? You just click it again and it cancels? Oh, son of a gun. It's not a right click cancel. It's a left click cancel. You just... Okay. We learned things. Things have been learned. I'm on a wall outlet over here too. So why don't we... Can this one reach? Yeah, right there. We'll put a wall outlet right here on this spot. So we're going to take and cancel this. I can get... Nope. This. Cancel. Yep. Make this a regular old wall, because we're just going to be replacing it anyway. Actually, can I just straight up put a wall outlet there and have it still count as a wall? I never tried that. Yeah, I've always had the wall first. Let me see. Like it kind of looks like the wall is built into the wall outlet. So maybe that'll be fine. We'll see how that works. And of course, all this stuff gets connected as soon as that's built. A single transistor. Yeah, colonist is infected. Space diarrhea. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, 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 yada. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be good. Look at all these. Not enough copper wire. Not enough titanium plate. Not enough microchips. Not enough transistors. I mean, they're all waiting for resources. Namely, I think copper plate is what they're all waiting for. Yeah. And if I switch all these to do copper plate, I already did switch this one. It's just not done with the iron that it has in storage yet. We're going to swap this one too to do copper. Oh, hell. Swap them all. Let's do copper. Then we'll run out of titanium, and then we'll run out of steel, and it'll just be its constant cycle. So this is definitely needed. This was definitely something that should have happened a long time ago. And to be honest, I might even do even more of them. I might just say, we might just do more. We could flip this over, right, and go something like this. That would keep the heat down in that area, and then we could flip this over and go like this, because it's right next to these other ones, right? So we could just, I think so. I think we'll do that. We'll say here, right? That's fine with me. And then they're all right next to those coolers. Yep. I can't fit any more in here because it's a very crowded room with this angled wall, but that's a lot of coolers. Or that's a lot of furnaces. Again, I don't know if these radiators are going to be sufficient to keep it cool in here, but we'll see. And then the final thing we need to do in this room, right, is the floor. We need the floor vent. We'll have one floor vent be right next to this, and one floor vent be right next to this. And that'll be how we regulate temperatures and stuff that are in here. And then, to be honest, I don't know if I want that there or here. Kind of want it to move, because is this gonna... Drones can go over top of those, but can people go over top of those floor? Or do they go around them? No, Shelby walked right over top of it. That's fine. The floor switches are something that you can just traverse over top of. It's fine. Machine's got 4 construction so far. We want to get the other bot if there's another one. Goal reached for the fabricator, which means we have another bot somewhere. Yep. It is... Nope, that's Dark Dragon. It is... Someone called Ava Linus. Ava Linus. Starts with the same basic skills that Sheen did. And we'll get Ava. Oh, Olympia Hound as well. What? Olympia Hound. Hello, Olympia Hound. You're going in there too. Olympia Hound. Same skills. Everyone starts with the same skills. And you're all going in to the machine learning booths. Yeah, to learn construction and construction. There you go. So both of all the big bots are gonna just kind of jam on in here and learn as much as they can. CPU's at 16 out of 17, and this is with mining. So okay, we're gonna keep that going. Our balance on our budget right now, Star Creds, is 57,000. We're really getting up there now. Take a look at the stock market again, just because I want to see it. And it looks to me like we're still down on water, kind of even on glass. I don't know if the game's just screwing with me. You're super volatile until you buy it. Super volatile, and then you buy it, and then it just stays where it is. Silicon looks like it's exploding, which makes sense because I need it. Right? Does it stay exploding if I buy it? Now, if I'm looking at this chart in real life, I'm thinking to myself, there's resistance coming. I'm gonna wait. And that's what I'm gonna do now. We'll see. This one's pretty consistently over time heading up. Coffee went down. Bread's going up. Clothing. Soy burgers. We really should invest in the soy burgers. Who knows? They'll probably start plummeting downwards after I buy it. That's how everything else is doing it. That's what everything else in the world is doing. How about... I really don't want to invest in crawlers. Look at grain. What a missed opportunity grain has been. Jesus. You gotta pick something. You gotta pick a winner, right? I'm gonna pick bread. Bread looks like it's a winner. The breadwinner. That's what they call it, right? They call it the breadwinner. We buy this. All time is up 170% all time. You don't buy it at the top. You gotta wait. You gotta find things that are near the bottom. Okay, maybe we'll just double down on this stuff. Water's gonna recover eventually, okay? Water is too valuable. It's gonna recover. You gotta believe in it, right? We're gonna believe in water. And we are gonna put another, let's say, we're gonna put another 18,000 in water. Let's buy another 100. Let's buy another 1,000 units actually. Another 1,000 units of water. Okay. And now we're up to 2,000 units of water with an average price of 19. Right? That's where we are. Glass, I'm going to do the same thing with you because I think you're going to recover, buddy. Right? I'm waiting for you to just spike up to the upside. All right? It's going to happen. Gotta have faith. Gotta believe in I got conviction. And we're going to just do a little more, just add a little more at the same price we're already at. So we're at 860 shares. So let's do 140 more and get ourselves to a nice even 1,000 shares on glass. Okay. And then how about we pick something a little silly like bio waste? Just because who knows, bio waste might become super valuable. We'll have 500 shares of the bio waste. 500 shares of the bio waste. There we go. Okay. We're all good. We're making our investments in bio waste. The more people wake up, the more bio waste we get. That's how it works, right? Dust storm ended. We have 2 traders. I just got rid of a whole bunch, all my money. I want microchips. We're always short on them. I want, give me 10 of them. And give me, what else can we get? What else can we get? Disk compression upgrades. And reactor efficiency upgrade. You know, we're making these though. I don't want to do that. Proficiency be good. We're gonna start making those anyway. Transistors. These are basically gold as far as I'm concerned. So we'll get 30 of these. And now I'm gonna be over my budget. So what can I add to make this worth it? Well, if we buy a bunch of these, and you gotta wonder if the price is gonna spike, right? Is the stock price gonna spike because I bought these? Right? I gotta believe this is how this works. Let's actually, you know what? Let's test this. Let's test it. I think we should do a thorough test here. Okay, so we're gonna go with 0 on this. Disk compression, I'm always gonna buy, but then transistors. Okay, we're gonna buy, let's say, 50 transistors. Okay, that's 20. That's a lot. I'm not gonna do 20 transistors. That's too many. We're gonna do. You guys got 3,000 transistors in stock. What a wild child. Somebody should rob him. Gosh, what a high profile target he is. 15 transistors. Okay, we're gonna buy these, and I want to offer, you know, some copper in exchange. Okay, so I don't have to use my cash, so I can put my cash in transistors. So we're gonna say like maybe 85 copper. And that's good. So we'll go ahead and buy those. All right. Then we'll flip over into the stock market. We're going to find transistors. And we're going to see if my actions did anything. Because these things are already spiked. Like, look, they're already way up. Right? Everything is getting more and more expensive. But if I buy some, I know, buying it near the top. But let's say I buy 200 of them. Right? That's too much. We can't even afford that much. So let's say we buy 50 of them here. Right? As a stock. All right, so we say 50, go. So now we have 50 shares of this, bought at the absolute top. And so we'll see whether or not we just get screwed. I would never buy things like this. Like if I see a chart like that, just on merits of the chart, I'm not buying it. That's just not something I'm doing. But you know, if I could see, you know, the fundamentals of it and why it's been going up so much, then sure, I might buy it. Depends on what it is. We'll connect here, and then we're going to use this connection point to connect all of these, right? Now that we've got all these connected and turned on, we can then go in and start getting these furnaces turned on. Okay. And also, to do this quickly, I could have just went connect all, and it just would have did it. But I'm too much of a doofus to try that now. We are going to do processors. I want you to give me titanium, and you're going to give me titanium as well. So I don't want to lose titanium plates. These guys are already working on copper. All 3 of them are working on copper. You 2 are going to do titanium on an ongoing basis. And I also want to keep track of the temperature in here. Now, it's very cold. So if we see the temperature rise, as I believe we should, then these things are going to provide the heat for the rest of this area. Okay, so I don't need to heat this area. Now, heating this area could be okay because we're not, you know, getting a lot of heat here. But also what I could do is take a vent. And if I take a vent and build a copy and stick this vent like right here and maybe another one over here, then when this room gets warmer, it'll push the heat into this room. Okay? So we'll have that just be the thing. Connect that and connect that. So this furnace, I want you working on iron so I don't run out of steel. And you, I'm going to have you also working on iron, I think, so I don't run out of steel. Now I've got these furnaces always running, always giving me the things that I need. So much better, I think. It's going to be so much better. You won't even believe it. Connect this one. And you are going to work on quartz so I don't run out of glass. So we got 2 on titanium, 2 on iron/steel, 1 on glass, 3 on copper, because we're using a ton of copper. It's just everything we build is freaking copper. That should hopefully get us some good places. That should be everything we need. All right, so we've fully mined this planet now, and we know what's on these other planets. We just have to get there. So I want to go to Ikitsushima, get all this stuff. Then we'll go to Jimmy. Actually, maybe we make our rounds. We go to Jimmy, then here, then here, then here. That looks like it's more efficient as far as like the path, because otherwise I got to backpedal, and I don't want to do that. So I think we'll go here. Travel. And I want to see all these engines just boom, there it is. And it just kills the power on the whole ship. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and turn off those particle collectors while we travel. Thanks. Boom. We're so fast now. That planet's just gone. So much faster. Oh yeah, look at us just meow. We went from having 100 kilowatts to 920 kilowatts. So we just we burn off a megawatt of energy every time we light these things up. Oh my god. Well, we are arriving at the planet now. Yep, we're here. Ta-da! This planet looks pretty cool. The half that I can see anyway. Now that we're here, we can go ahead and turn these back on. And of course, connecting it's going to start a fire, because why wouldn't it? Obviously. Is anyone going to... No, you don't need the damn emergency siren. We should get that configured to auto fire under only certain circumstances. Yeah, I think manual on the emergency siren. If we need the emergency siren, we'll do it manually. Thank you very much. But I do want it to be like conditional, like if under this situation, do it. See, Mr. Snow's on his way to the emergency siren right now. So this is 102 degrees in this area, 114. And your ignition point is, yeah, this is going to be fine. You have to make sure that nothing that has a really low ignition point gets caught on fire, because then you're going to be in a lot of trouble there if you do that. Okay. So we've arrived at a new planet. We already know what to do there. Let's get in our expedition here. And you know what I'm going to do for this one? I'm going to say that we are going to send all the big bots. All right? Because I want to get them mining experience too. Also, it looks like they're offline. Why? Hold on. Why are you offline? Damn it, crypto mining. It's so good, though. We had so much money. I mean, crypto mining has been very lucrative. Beings. Turn them on. Turning on beings now. All right, mining. We are going to say expeditions. Go down to Jimmy Sims. And we're going to remove Bluesy, remove Mech, and Hobo Goblin. We're going to send Dark Dragon. It's going to be just a mining trip full of the big mining bots. Go. All the big bots will go down there together. Boom. And that way the aliens have no idea what race is mining their planet. See? How are you going to know that it's humans? Can't blame us for this shit. We didn't do it. How do you know? You don't have a clue. You're not configured. Let's get you on titanium. Probably good. And then I'll get you configured on whatever this one is, quartz. We'll have you get configured for quartz. Okay, good. And this final one here, I don't know, I guess we can process titanium here too, I guess. Expedition Shuttle Scarecrow is trying to communicate with you. Great. Stasis pod belongs to a freelance merchant who's offering to trade. So there's a trader on the surface. His name is Bowen Maynard. Am I going to save big money at Maynard's? No? That didn't resonate with you? Come on, man. That was all right. Maybe it wasn't the best joke ever, but it was all right. Okay. 40. We'll spot like 50 gears. No. We want to buy... All right, we'll buy some gears because we can afford to have them, I guess. But what we really want to buy is the things that we're invested in, right? We want to buy glass from you. Ooh, we're buying glass now. What else are we gonna buy? What else are we invested in that you have with us? We want to buy bio waste. No. We want to buy... I probably want to buy uranium, to be honest. Uranium is going to become probably really valuable soon, because with nuclear power and everything. But again, I don't know if that's worldwide, or do my actions affect it at all? No idea. We'll buy a little bit of water too, because I want to see if my actions affect it at all. So there we go. We buy a bunch of this stuff. It's 11,000. We don't have enough money, so we will, in exchange, give you something in return. We will give you the copper. Yes, and we will give you the copper in a quantity that resonates with the value of our trade, which is this. Okay, good. All right, there we go. We purchased all the things that we're invested in. Does it make a difference? I don't know. Let's find out. Transistors. This is the part where it begins to tank. It probably is. It's going to tank down to here now. Water. Holding steady. Bio waste. Good old bio waste. And glass. Still boring. So everything I invest in is boring. Dogs. I should have invested in dogs. I knew it. Dogs are going to be the thing, right? The crawlers. Long live the crawlers. Should invest in crawlers instead. Can I short things? There's some things in here I'd really like to short. Oh, goodness. I'll buy puts on bio waste. All right. Guys, I think done some good stuff here. Discompression upgrades need to come in here. And we need to, install them and things. I think probably every one of these has at least one upgrade in them. Nope. Well, it will soon. And then this one, this one, this one. Yep. So we're compressing data a little bit. I've got to keep moving at it, right? Here, there, 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 there. Yep. We got compression in all of the tier 2 drives. So now we can either just wait or we can start doubling up. So like I can move to have compression in this too. And then maybe we'll install one more in this one. So full compression in the one that's all the way over here. And then on this side, we can do the same thing. There we go. And then there's no upgrade. We put another one in there. And then this is just 1 out of 5. Done. So full compression on these two now. That's pretty wild. So this one is giving us how much? Like, can I see how much data this is giving me? 60 zettabytes. This one's giving me 60, and this one's giving me 36. It looks like it's a 50% upgrade. Discompression is 50%. And then with 3 of them in there, discompression is 150%. All right, so it's linear, which is still fine, but it's linear. Beings. No, this is the old notification then. We got crude oil on the surface. That's very good. We like to see crude oil on the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and mine that now. bring it up here. And then this thing needs connected. And we'll get you on... Oh, I don't know. Put you on titanium as well. Copper. All these are already copper, so we're going to have 3 on titanium. These 3 are on titanium already. This one's on iron, quartz. I guess we could put 3 on quartz. I feel like titanium's more important than quartz. But I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll put this one on copper, because I think copper is the most important of all of them. Meteorite shower. All right, state of emergency. We need to get out of here real quick. So you guys keep mining. Have fun with that. We're going to take off. We're going to leave you here temporarily. We're going to just go like maybe halfway to Kirschvink and then come on back. How's that sound? So someone get on the controls. We got to go. Turn off the particle collectors. And boom. We take off. It would have looked way cooler if it was forward. But whatever. So we're getting out of Dodge. This is the reason to have multiple shuttles, by the way. Because then you could go to another planet, leave that one behind to mine, go to the other planet, drop that shuttle off, and then go back and pick up the other one. I mean, it doesn't seem like it costs any fuel. It's just energy. It's just power. Okay, so as long as you have the power, you can just go. Okay, we arrived, and we avoided the meteor shower. Yay! Go back to Jimmy Sims, because I'm sure our shuttle is awaiting for our arrival to come back and drop off all that oil that they just mined. Yeah. How are you guys liking the game so far? Let me know in the comments how you guys are liking it so far, because like I can tell by views usually, but you know, I'm recording a little bit ahead because I got to make sure my daughter's taken care of and do parenting things, you know, so I don't actually know yet. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Tell me how you think of it. This is a little bit uncomfortable over here, isn't it? 41, 43, 41.2. It's getting a little hot over on this side. In the center, where all these things are, the radiators are doing their job. And then as it gets warmer here, right? Remember that heat travels into this room. So we don't need a heater in here, which is great. And so I think I'm going to add, though, a couple more radiators. I'm going to have another one installed on this side. Maybe here. And then also another one installed, I think maybe here. I think maybe here. And I could maybe do another one over here. Let's let's actually make it like this. So we'll make these 2 radiators. And I'm hoping that this will lead to it not being super hot over on this side anymore. So let's take a look at the temperature now. And it's not super hot anymore. Looks like we actually kind of have it under control over here. See, right now, this side is leaking into here, so it's not going to build up. But once the temperature equalizes, I think it might get a little hot here. So we're going to plop that radiator down. Just make sure we control it. So this whole area now, there's another potential problem zone on this side. We build another one right over here just to kind of control this corner as well. And then that should be good enough to keep the whole room safe. 35. This is just pulsating back and forth, though, so I don't think it's going to get any... Okay. 0.5. Is it going to go to 0.6? If it's a slow build-up like this, if I forget about it, as I often do, then it'll be a problem. So we can come back and look at it, I guess, but... Or I can just pay to have the, radiator installed, because these are really cheap to build anyway. They're not expensive. So I maybe just pop one of these right here in the corner. Call it good. That works for me. Okay, so great expansion on our production in the back of the ship. Okay, that's what we did. We're building up a good supply of other great things. I'm going to stop producing this. Start producing disk compression upgrades, which actually are getting produced over here. At least they're supposed to be. Yeah, copper plate and copper. Okay. So maybe not that yet. We have tons of plastic, not a lot of rubber. So I could start assembling that. Or I could just keep going with the reactor efficiency upgrades because they are really good in terms of material cost to the price that it takes to sell them. So I think we'll go that route, and I'll ask for 20 of them to be produced. So it's 200 kilowatts to produce it, but I think it'll ultimately be very, very good. And then once we get the reactor efficiency upgrades, we can save a couple of them. Here's a disk compression upgrade. We can save a couple of them and get them in the new nuclear reactors once we're ready to go with that, because we'll need those too. So this side here is not going to have disk compression, and we'll install one more on this. So now we'll start maxing out the drives. Now that we've got one installed in each one, we'll start maxing them out. And then this one's not getting built yet, but all the resources are delivered. So we're just waiting for one of the big bots to get back to do that one. That's cool. Okay. So when the mining trip is done, that stuff gets built. I like it. Okay. I'm satisfied. I think we did a good job. I think this this video is good. We're gonna go ahead and just turn that on, get these all connected, and get you collecting things too. And let's say we're building up the supply here. I'm liking it. It looks to me like maybe we could have you collecting some lithium. I don't think really anybody's collecting lithium right now. It's all copper and silicon, titanium, right? I think that's probably, yeah, you're the only one collecting lithium now. So maybe I'll have this one collect lithium as well once it's built. We got probes, we got particle collectors, we have titanium being processed, and that means we can also go in and complete this while we're in orbit of this planet. Although, I've got to believe you're very close. So maybe we do this in increments. We can maybe go ahead and build copy along the outside like this, just to kind of keep it all close. So maybe we'll build this much, and if we can complete this, then we build more. Like that, you know? So we'll keep building the front of our ship. It's going to be great. And I think you'll find that what we end up with is a very good looking fish. All right, take it easy, guys. I love your faces. Thanks for watching my vids. I appreciate it. By the time you get to the next video, this shuttle will be back. I'm gonna go to the next planet too, so we'll head over to Kirschvink next. We didn't probe this one. We probed this one, and I think we probed Herluga too. Yep. So then we'll send probes over to these and see if we want to go there, and then after that, we're kind of, I think we've almost got the entire thing. Yeah, these three will be it. After that, there's nothing left in the system. So after that, we have to leave the system. Woo! Get a whole new system, right? And to do that, we're going to want to have cryo. So let me see if I have enough hard drive space for cryogenics. I don't. It takes 300 to get this and 256 RAM. That's insane. There needs to be upgrades that allow me to upgrade my memory because, what? Yikes. Okay, we'll figure that one out. That's a problem for another day. Take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.